Hello class, welcome back to my domain. So we're in class 2 right now, and what I'm going to do in class 2 is we're going to talk about creating a movie poster. Hype it up! So, how do you create a movie poster? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to tell you. Let's go over to our other little fancy pants view over here. As you can see, if you are in Canvas, and let's say you're at the home page, let's just click on the home page. To get to your assignments, here, let me move that down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. To get to your assignments, you're going to go to this Assignments tab here on your left-hand column. You're going to click that. You're going to see upcoming assignments, one of which is create a movie poster. Please take note that the due date is September 3rd at 8 a.m. That means when I get up, brush my teeth, maybe put on clothes, it better be turned in. But if you need more time, let me know. Okay, so how do we create a movie poster? Well, let's delve into this assignment. I just clicked on it. Okay. By the way, this is where you submit it. What I'm going to want is a JPEG in the end. The size will be 6.75 inches width. Inches, not pixels, not points, not feet, not yards, not miles. Inches, and a 10-inch height. On this particular project, we're going to use Adobe Photoshop, or you can use Illustrator. However, I recommend Photoshop. Very rarely do you see an Adobe Illustrator movie poster. The reason why I want you to use Photoshop is you can learn how to cut things out and paste things in and put things on and use layers. I want you to do all kinds of weird stuff in this. You're going to get funky on this one. The resolution is going to be set at 300 dpi. The file type is going to be a JPEG. I already said that. Vertical orientation, meaning I want your movie poster to look like a movie poster. I don't want it to be this way. If it's this way, I'm going to get upset and I'm going to make fun of you behind your back. Make up the title so you can decide what your movie's called. Make up a tagline. You can make that up too. Make up and apply any other copy or text you think adds appeal to your poster. So, before we get into this, for example, live, die, repeat. So that's their tagline. You got a couple actors' names here, and then the title of the film. And again, you can make that up. Here's some other supporting text content that looks really cool. Coming soon in 3D. You can add that stuff if you want. This person, from the director of blah, 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 blah. And they did their title here. So we're going to look at these a little more. Okay, so at the top here it says things you can do. Your poster can be from any genre or era. It can be a thriller. It can be a love story. Or it can be a big budget sci-fi, etc., etc. So for the demo that I'm going to create for you, I think I'm going to go for big budget sci-fi. Hence, all the stuff I'm into. That's just what I'm into. Okay, make something complex or clean and simple. Just use Photoshop techniques to make it more interesting than just text in a photo. So let me say that again. Make it more interesting than just text in a photo, okay? Seriously, if I see somebody lay down a photo and it better be cool. At least try to make it cool. I want to see textures. I want to see effects. I want to see well-used type and a sense of mood. Now, this is not an art class, but that doesn't give you the right to not be creative. if you're going to be a web designer or you're going to be just a general person on the world, you need to make things cool. You need to at least try to have some depth to anything you create. Tell a story through images and iconography. If you don't know what iconography is, look it up. Create tension or peace. Make it dark or happy. Pick a direction and go for it. This movie is your movie. Make us want to go see it by using interesting color palettes or intriguing desaturated values and tones. So what I'm trying to get you to do is use Photoshop to make it do things that you want it to do. If I see these things, I'm going to know that you've been messing with stuff, you've been figuring stuff out, you've been using techniques to get a cool look. You can use people, buildings, cars, landscapes, cities, plants, animals, sunsets, sunrises, rain, lakes, rivers, etc. Use a few or several elements to tell a story in your poster. Or you can not do any of that, but just use stuff, okay? Things you cannot do, which are drop a photo in Photoshop and call it done. That's just going to upset me. Why are we doing this? Why? What's the point? What is the point? Creating a project like this is a great way to exercise the ability to incorporate images and text and to apply a message and a mood. Just as you would on a website banner, a billboard ad, a video thumbnail like in YouTube, or any other promotional content in the digital and or print world, while using techniques, features, and effects in Photoshop and Illustrator. So, I want you to use effects and I want you to use Photoshop and or Illustrator or both. Again, I would highly recommend you do it in Photoshop, but if it looks cool in the end, I'm down with whatever. So here are some inspirational poster designs. Take note of the layouts, typeface, storytelling, and color themes. So let's just take a moment of your precious time and take a look at some stuff. Now these are pro designers, pro Photoshop people. So if yours looks this cool, yeah, right on, dude. But if it doesn't, it's okay. It's not an art class. I just want you to hustle on learning this stuff. So they did some really cool stuff. They cut out all these characters, or they were shot in front of a green screen or whatever. Anyways, they cut out all these characters, and I'm going to show you how to do that in our demo. And they added in a sky in the background. These planes, probably used the clone tool to get all these choppers in the background. We got missiles launching in. Those were added in. All this done in Photoshop. They probably nabbed this city piece from a city photo, and then this rock stuff was all cut in on a different layer, and layers upon layers upon layers until you get to the text at the very front. This is a Photoshop masterpiece, in my opinion. As is this next one, which is a little more feminine and simple, but is very edgy, and I love it. Monochromatic. This little pop of red and all this. Very well done movie poster. So there doesn't have to be a lot going on. Actually, there's a lot going on in that one. So this one, they're using, there's a ton going on in this one, but you know, they put blood on her dress. There's some sort of texture, dirty texture going over these clouds. These are all things I'm going to teach you how to do, overlays in the demo. Civil War, Captain America. Okay, so this is a hot one. Great job. Tells a story. It's got a real V-shaped layout here. I love that. This one's got some really cool color tones going on here. They overlaid this design here, this like illustration design. Looks like they have some like paper texture in here. Subtle mountains in the background. Overlay of color again. I'm going to show you this overlay effect, which is going to take your photography to a whole new level. Deadpool. So again, lots of textures. Very simple flat black background, just to get your eye to go to all this exciting detail here. Cool job. That's very good. This one's neat. They're all done in Photoshop. Very cool. Maybe we'll do a demo on how to do something like that. This one takes it back to old school. So this is a neat one. Monochromatic, grayscale, with red for the title. That's a great movie poster. Good design. This is a great one too. So they're drawing your eye into the movie poster with these shapes. You got a nice triangle shape here. You got a nice triangle shape here. Tons of triangles in this design. Okay, this is all on purpose. Okay, nothing's here by accident. So, it's not an art class, but it doesn't mean you cannot steal ideas from artists, such as layouts, techniques, looks, and moods. And I think that's a great indication of what I want on this homework assignment. If there's any questions, let me know. But let's get into a demonstration on how to create something so epic as these movie posters.